I'm joined in studio by the Stone Jets, and they are going to tell me something good. Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
You see what I did there?
Yeah.
Well done.
Thanks. Now let's just get right into it. Something Good is your latest single, and it's been charting on all the campus radio stations, I hear, and it's a really jivey song. Like I said, I was just jiving to it at my desk. So why don't you introduce us to the song and tell us how it came to fruition?
Sure. Okay. Something Good was, it was quite random and sporadic. I remember I was actually sitting by close to my bass amp, and I was just playing a couple of chords and a couple of notes, and I thought, I've got so many arguments at times with my head that this relationship is not working out for me. Like I want to do this, my head wants to do that, and then just the first line's like, I'm right, you're wrong, this crazy war goes on and on. It's like it really sums up that relationship with my head, and then I just played those couple of lines for Manfred, and it's like, it's actually quite cool. Let's continue working on it, and then Something Good came out of it. Because it was like, this relationship is good at times, and sometimes it's nice, but yeah, occasionally it's not working out. And then the other parts, or the other lyrics, Manfred was like, you keep the war, there's white flag, we're gonna war. It's sort of like tussle between fighting and falling in love again, and then but it ends up being good and nice at the end. It's like wars and thingies that I said thingies, how stupid. But it's like battles with yourself that you end up just liking. The good and the bad. You're like, it's nice, it's good.
How did the three of you get together?
Me and Given originally started as a folk band, playing like acoustic venues all over Cape Town.
It looks like you're not happy.
That was quite a fun time, yeah.
It's a fun time.
So we learned quite a lot out of that, and eventually Given started playing bass, and it was like, okay, this is cool. Maybe a drummer would be better, and then we just our sound just crafted like that. From there on, everything just started flowing.
Now, the three of you were telling me before this interview that you just played a show with Hugh Masekela and Majosi.
Yeah.
What was it like? It was the first time you guys met Hugh.
Yes.
Is that correct? What was it like meeting such an iconic musical figure?
It's quite crazy, actually. I mean, when I was setting up the kit, he came on stage, and I was like, nice to meet you. And I put out my hand, and he just opened his arms and gave me a fat hug. That was quite weird. Oh, brah, Hugh. Hey? What a legend.
But
What a legend.
it was quite cool, because, I mean, I remember my parents used to, especially my dad, he'd play his albums in the car on the long distance drives, and you'd hear this and you're like, this noise is irritating, and then later on you grow up and you realize, hey, but this is actually iconic stuff that I grew up with, and I thought it was irritating, but it actually means something. And then I met him and I was like, okay, Given, okay, just simmer down, and he was like, Given. I'm like, damn it, he called me Given, not Given. But it's fine. Then he gave us all a hug and was like, hey, in his shades and stuff. It was quite mesmerizing, but quite grounding as well, because he's like,
Just living his life.
Yeah, it's just
living his best life.
Yeah, you see, the man lives.
Now, you said you were in the studio last week.
Yes.
Recovering now from all that studio time.
Yes.
What were you working on? What can we expect?
Sure. We've got a couple of tracks that we started writing 3 years ago and a couple of months ago, and we thought, because our sound is still growing and maturing, we'd rather release EPs instead of albums. So we recorded about 5 tracks that we put together, quite interesting genres. Even if I should say so myself, I'm the worst critic about our music. So, but the tracks that we recorded were quite good. Yeah, they were something good.
So you're the worst critic when it comes to your own music?
Yes. Yeah.
Why?
Because when I listen, because the first thing that goes on in my head, like I'm a mother's child, and my mom loves music, and she's instilled inside of me without her knowing, just knowing what should sound, how something should sound by letting sound be. And sometimes my head, again, something good, my head gets into the way of that intention of making sound be what it is. And I'm like, damn it, I screwed it up. Cool. And then people will be like, no, it's good. I'm like, damn it, no, I knew I was supposed to do that. But it's okay. But that's where Manfred comes in, is like, Given, no, just no.
How do you two deal with him?
We don't. Just do music.
There we go.
That's it, hey?
Yeah.
Just do music.
Yeah.